What's going on, nation? Today I want to talk to you about whether or not push-ups every single night will give you a bigger chest. Now, this is a topic that we've talked about a lot, but it's still a question that we get quite a bit on the Facebook page and on muscularstrength.com as well. And this can apply to any body part. Now, you have to understand that when you go to the gym and you train a muscle, and I know some of you guys are going to work out at home as well, and I'll get to that. But when you go to the gym with the sole thought of trying to build muscle, that means you're doing a muscle gain workout. Now, whether or not that workout consists of high volume or heavy weight, because remember, you can build muscle both ways, okay? And for those of you who have watched my Muscle Genes video, I'll put a link to that in the info section below. My body type has a higher ratio of slow twitch muscle fiber, which means that I have to do a lot more volume in order to build muscle. For those of you that have a higher ratio of fast twitch muscle fiber, you need to do heavier weight and shorter reps to build more muscle and strength. And there's a reason why I'm talking about this. And that reason is because there's a lot of misinformation out there that will lead you to believe that if you go to the gym and you do a workout, and we're talking about chest, you go to the gym and you do a chest workout and you focus on doing like a 5x5, which is 5 sets of 5 reps, or just doing a ton of sets of low reps, really heavy weight, that you can still then come home and do a bazillion push-ups, and that's going to help you grow muscle. And it makes absolutely no sense for a variety of reasons. Number one, if you go to the gym for an hour and a half and do a chest workout, and you get home and you still have enough energy to go and do an extra like 300 or 400 push-ups, something's wrong here. You're not giving it your all in the gym, and you need to either rethink your program or hit it a bit harder when you do go do your program. Number two, if you expect a muscle to grow when it's in a constant state of having to rebuild itself, it's not going to happen. Every single time you attack the same muscle while it's sore, you're not giving it time to grow. And I'm going to use some finger puppets right now and show you guys how you grow muscle. So, this is your muscle, this is your chest. Let's say you do a crazy chest workout. You're causing rips and tears and micro tears. You see the holes between my fingers? We'll call those micro tears. Now what's going to happen with these micro tears? Your body needs time to heal. And as it heals, it grows more muscle to fill those micro tears. And then you go hit the gym again. You cause more micro tears. Muscle gets bigger, 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 bigger. You get the idea. So, if you do a chest workout on Monday and then you go home and you do more chest, first of all, you shouldn't be able to do that because you should hit it harder on Monday. But now you wake up the following morning and you're feeling pretty sore. And for some of you, you're going to feel like extremely sore to the touch, okay? If your muscle feels sore to the touch, that's an obvious indication of inflammation and a lot of micro tears going on there. And so now your body's trying to recover. And also, you don't have to be sore in order to grow muscle. So you're not always going to feel sore, and I think that throws a lot of us off as well. And I just did a video about that, and I'll post a link to that in the info section below. Actually, there's 2 videos that you guys should watch. One is, should I train while sore, and do my muscles still grow if I'm not sore? So I'll put those links below. So what I'm trying to say here is, if you think just because the muscle's sore or not sore, you're going to be able to go and attack that muscle again and get it to grow even more, you're being misled because that muscle needs time to heal. And if you disrupt the recovery process, you're going to do more damage than good. Good analogy I like to use is I'm horrible at gluing things, okay? Whenever I glue stuff, I'm like that guy who I always gotta like poke it to see if it's actually sticking or not. You ever do that? You ever super glue something and you wait like 30 seconds and you jab at it to see if it's actually working because you're just interested to see if it's working and it snaps off again? It's like the same thing with your muscles. I just did a crazy chest workout. I'm touching and feeling it. It feels kind of sore, not really sore. No, okay, I'll go to the gym and tear it up again. How it feels when you touch it and what's actually going on inside your body are 2 totally different things. If you hit your chest as hard as you can, the following day you are gonna have micro tears in that muscle, whether you're sore or not, okay? Remember, we talked about 3 different ways your body builds muscle: mechanical stress, mechanical tension, metabolic stress, and muscle damage. So if you don't feel muscle damage, that's you being sore, you still got those other 2 reasons that are helping that muscle grow. Now, there is a lot of bro science out there, and I was recently watching a video where this gentleman was saying that if you want to grow a lagging body part, you can hit that body part every single night with high volume and it will grow, because high volume doesn't break down muscle tissue. That makes absolutely no sense. If the whole point, and think about this, if the whole point of building muscle is tearing it down so that it can regrow, what would be the point of doing a high volume workout if it's not going to tear down muscle tissue? It makes absolutely no sense. If I told you to do 4 sets of 100 push-ups, yeah, you're going to feel super pumped, but just because you weren't at the gym lifting barbells or dumbbells doesn't mean you're not causing micro tears in those muscles, okay? It's absolute bro science. Unless you're on steroids, you're not going to be able to do that kind of stuff. Now, is there something to be said to doing push-ups every single night or every other night if your chest is sore from your workouts? Yes. If you do, for example, let's say I did a chest workout and the next day my chest is still feeling really sore. So when I wake up in the morning, I do like 2 or 3 sets of like 10 to 15 push-ups, nice and slow, just to get blood into the area. Because that blood's going to bring oxygen and nutrients and things that your body needs in order to help with the recovery process. So in that aspect, yeah, you can do some push-ups every single day if you wanted to. If your chest is sore and you just want to bring some nutrients to the area, that's fine. But you're not going to do a full chest workout. That's totally different. Now, me personally, I actually have a below average recovery. And I learned that from Muscle Gene's Report 2. And I wasn't too happy about it, but it makes sense because I'm not really able to train the same body part multiple times a week. It actually makes me feel really fatigued and tired throughout the week, and it disrupts my other workouts. But I know why. It's because of that. And now, guys, building muscle, it's not a really difficult thing to do. All you have to do is make sure you're eating in a calorie surplus, getting enough protein, carbs, and fat, make sure your ratios are all set. You have to make sure you're getting enough sleep, and you have to make sure you're doing workouts tailored to your body type. And I talked about that in the beginning, whether your ratio of slow to fast twitch muscle fiber is higher or lower. And you don't need a gene test to figure that out. You can try doing, like for example, last year I started doing like more of a 5x5 program for my body to see how it would feel. And to be honest, I felt weaker and I was putting on body fat because my body wasn't responding well to that kind of workout. I require a lot of volume. So you can try one way for 4 to 6 weeks, try the other way for 4 to 6 weeks, and see what works best for you. Now, for those of you who are working out at home, okay, now, and there's a difference also between doing circuit training and trying to build muscle. So for those of you who are circuit training and push-ups are part of your circuit every single day or 3 to 4 times a week, depending on what you're doing, that's a lot different. You can still do that workout because that workout's geared towards burning calories. It's not geared towards isolating and destroying a muscle part. Now, for those of you who don't have access to a gym or have light dumbbells at home or light weights at home and you're using push-ups as a part of your workout program, even you still would only want to train your chest a few times a week, because if your goal is to build muscle, I'm going to assume that even if you only have access to doing push-ups, you're going to find a variety of ways to make those push-ups as hard as possible to absolutely destroy your chest to make sure you're growing muscle. Whether it's doing standard push-ups, clap push-ups, incline push-ups, decline push-ups, push-ups with something on your back to make it heavier, plyo push-ups, there's a wide variety of push-ups that you can do in order to tear up your chest at home. So don't think that you're, stuck with the standard, standalone, just regular push-ups up and down, which obviously those can be pretty hard as well, especially if you experiment with the tempo. Wrapping up this video, let's just do a quick overview of what we talked about, and that is whether or not push-ups every single night will help you grow a bigger chest. The answer is no. If you're doing push-ups every single night, I'm going to assume that you're doing like a ton of push-ups because your goal is muscle building. Just because you're getting the pump feeling and you're doing high volume doesn't mean you're not causing micro tears in your chest. You are. It's science. It's how it works. You're breaking down your chest. It needs time to regrow and repair. Even if you're using stuff like BCAAs or taking creatine or whatever supplements you're taking, those will help with the recovery process, but you're still going to need time for your body to recover so you can hit that muscle group again. If your chest is a lagging body part and you want to hit it a few times a week, what you could do is, let's say on Monday you do a hardcore chest workout, you really tear it up. 1 to 2 days later, okay, I would probably give it 36 hours to heal. On that day, try doing chest again, and you can even do the same workout, but reduce the volume. So don't go as heavy on those sets and just see how it feels. Now, obviously, as you become a more advanced lifter, you start doing training the same body part more times a week, you could probably go a little more intense on that second day. But if you're just starting to train the same body part twice a week, I'd recommend taking it a little easier on the second day to see how your body feels. And don't feel like you're wasting time, because you always have the following week to make adjustments if it felt like the workout was a little too easy or a little too intense, okay? There's lots of time. We get plenty of time, guys, to build muscle and see what works for our bodies. And that's the number one goal. Number one goal here is for me to help you guys understand that if you're watching this video, you're a natural lifter, you're not taking juice or any of these other kind of drugs that are going to help build muscle, you have to really pay attention to what information's out there and what's being fed to you, okay? A simple Google search could probably help a lot of you guys figure out whether or not someone's BSing you or not, all right? And if you want to do push-ups every single night, use them as a tool to help aid you in order to reduce inflammation and bring more oxygen and nutrients to your chest to help it heal a bit quicker. So, my goal, make sure you guys are safe. And I like doing these types of videos. If you guys have any questions, I would like to start answering more and doing more one-on-one videos where I talk to you guys about what's on your mind. So if you got something on your mind, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and leave that comment down in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys. Go.